What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our Colorado Avalanche franchise mode series on NHL 22. Now, in this episode, we will be getting into the 2031-2032 season, meaning after this season, we have just one more season with the Avs. I've had a blast making these videos, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this series as well. So in this season, guys, we're hoping to keep the momentum from last year. We won a Stanley Cup, our fourth one of this franchise mode. Our team looks very good this year. I'm excited about where the season can go, and it would be great if we could make it back to the Cup Finals again. So I'm very excited about where the season can go. And as always, if you enjoy the video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. The support helps me out a ton. So here we go. Let's get right into the 2031-2032 season. Enjoy. Alright guys, so headed into the 2031-2032 season. Again, this is our 11th season, meaning we only have one more season after this one. I'd really love to win back-to-back cups, but it would be nice to get just one, whether this year or next year, to finish out strong here. So I just want to show you our lines headed into the season. Very stacked lines. Again, you see that -1, you hate seeing the red bar, but on that third line there, given how stacked it is, I'm really not concerned about that. That third line is just very, very good. And it's worth it to have those nasty +5 and +3s on our top lines here. Again, I'm going to evaluate how McKinnon's doing because to swap him and Newhook isn't much of a big change. Feel like I am going to do that and just see how they play. Same correlation. Nasty first line, nasty second line. Take a look at our defensive pairings. Just very, very good all around. We brought our first round pick from last season up, so he's playing this year on that third pairing. Very good player. I think he's going to develop quite nicely for us. Look at our special teams here. Nasty power plays this season, +5 and then +1. Our 4-man power play also disgusting with the +5 and the +1 on the second unit there. Penalty kill looks solid as always. Our PK has been great year in and year out. I expect nothing different. In our 3-man PK, very solid units there. Let's take a look at our goalies. We got Andrews, 27 years old, 83 overall. Kojanov, who we're going to evaluate probably at the end of the first month, because we may want to bring up Bobrovsky from the AHL, send him back down. Bobrovsky is 2 years younger and the same overall. So we just want to see who's playing better. We're going to get right in the simulation here, guys. We're going to sim up to the new year, January 1st, 2032, and we'll see how we do then. Alright guys, so headed into the new year, January 1st, 2032. We have a record of 24-6-4. We are playing very, very well. We have 52 points currently, and we are first place in the league right now. Hurricanes, Flyers, lots of teams playing very well. Jets playing well there. Panthers, again, just really solid teams in a lot of these divisions here. Kraken playing well. Kraken are a good team here, guys. Let's take a look at our stats headed into the new year here. As you can see, Newhook leading away 43 points. McKinnon's still above point per game. So is Reinhart. Look at Hickman, 27 goals. This guy he's just a tank. I don't know what else to say. But all up and down the lineup again, third line there. Reinhart and Wallstrom on the third line, Garland on the third line. They're putting up crazy numbers. And then our fourth line down there putting up good numbers as well. You like to see that depth scoring. We'll check out our defenseman, Cale Makar leading the way. Vasilev, Rutu, pretty good numbers here. Bottom pairing there, doing quite well actually. That plus-minus is actually very good to see. They have the highest plus-minus on the team, which is pretty ironic to see there. But that obviously means they're doing their job, right? Getting some depth scoring from them and also shutting down the opposing teams. So we like to see that. Our goalies here playing quite well. Andrews, you'd like to see him be a little bit better on the numbers there, but still above a 90%, under 3 goals against average. And Bobrovsky, only played 4 games so far, but did quite well in them. So I am happy to see his progress there. We ended up calling him up, send Kojanov down. He was still playing well, but I felt Bobrovsky was just a little bit better because he was younger and the same overall at 79 there. So I want to give him more opportunity to grow. Potentially have him be our starter next year if he grows enough. But overall, I really like the way our team is looking headed into the new year here. And we will sim up to the trade deadline and see how we do then. Alright guys, ahead into the trade deadline here, we have a record of 43, 10, and 7, 93 points. Good for still first in the league here. Next highest is 87 there, the Hurricanes. They're also playing extremely well, 42, 17, and 3. Yeah, our team's playing out of our minds this year again, guys. I don't know what's up. We're doing so well. Take a look at our stats here real quick. Newhook tearing it up. My goodness, 77 points. Hickman there, 51 goals? What? Wow. Alright, then you got Kyrie McKinnon there on the second line. Very good pairing there. Reinhardt, Wallstrom, and Garland tear third line, tearing it up. Wow. Brain's got 30 points here. You know, up and down the lineup there. Brain's playing on our second line, I think. He could be doing better, but, you know, he's still young, still like a 80 overall or something like that. And then our bottom fourth line, doing quite well, actually. Defenseman here, Makar up to 61 points. Yeah, just really great depth all around on the defensive side again. Spencer Albert's great plus minus there. Defense is killing it this year. And we'll see our goalies here. Yeah, so pretty good. You know, Andrew's staying pretty solid. Numbers improved just slightly. Bobrovsky has some very good numbers as well. Is 8-0-1. So I like his growth. And yeah, we're playing very well here, guys. I'm very happy with how we're doing, and we'll go into the trade deadline here. Don't think we're going to make any moves again. I really like our team composition here, but we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get some blockbuster trades from other teams, and let's head into it, guys. Let's see. Alright guys, so we are done with the trade deadline. I just want to go through the trades here and see if there are any big blockbuster trades. As you can see, the Nashville got Wenberg from St. Louis. There's a pretty big trade. Florida getting Jones, Milano, and Namilla from New Jersey. Let's see here, more draft picks rolling around. I'm guessing all these are more like, you know, generated prospect guys who are pretty good. There go New York Rangers getting Martin Necas and Artem Zub from Nashville. And let's see, oh, here's a big trade. Aaron Ekblad going to Edmonton and a third-round pick in exchange for, wow, looks like 3 pretty decent players there. There's one of our picks for a 4th-rounder this year. And Jake Bean and Joka Harju going to LA from Vancouver, wow. There's another pick for another 4th-rounder. And wow, I think this was the biggest trade this year. Nils Hoglander going to Edmonton in exchange for a 1st round next year, and Kip Viterl. That's a huge trade. Hoglander had a massive contract with Tampa. I don't know what they were thinking with that kind of contract, but him going to Edmonton will be really good for them. Overall, like a decently active trade deadline. You know, again, lots of draft picks moving around this year. Again, all those superstars starting to retire, you know, starting to age out. Teams need these prospects. So that's the trade deadline. And we will head right into the rest of the season. Going to the end of the regular season, hopefully we can keep this momentum going and head into the playoffs. Alright guys, end of the regular season we have a record of 60, 15, and 17. I think thus far in the franchise mode this has been our best regular season record. I don't believe we've hit the 60 win mark before. Good for 127 points and 1st in the league. Also our first season winning the President's Trophy. We just played out of our minds this year. We'll take a look at our stats. Oh my god! Wow, Paul Hickman putting up 69 goals. Huge nice there from me. I mean, unless someone else had an insane year, he should win the Maurice Richard this year. That's just ridiculous. And Alex Newhook putting up 94 points. The rest of our team, man, actually popping off. This second line pairing, Kyra and McKinnon, played really well together. They always have, honestly. Reinhardt put up 77 points. Wallstrom and Garland there popping off with him as well on that 3rd line. Brain only 38 points. He's playing on that 2nd line, you know, with McKinnon and Kyrou. So you like to see him do better, but overall not bad for a rookie player. Zykov there, 31, Johnson, Jacobs, and Roy, both 20 plus, all 20 plus points on that fourth line. So that's some very good depth for us. You'll love to see it. And then defenseman here, Cale Makar, 77 points, very impressive. All our defensemen, honestly, really, really good seasons from them. And then our goalies here, wow, very good numbers. We actually had Bobrovsky start more games in the second half of the season, and he played very, very well. And Wilson Andrews, again, you know, those are very respectable numbers for how much he played, 67 games. We'll look at Bobrovsky here. Very impressive numbers there. But overall, goalies can't complain. They did their job. They got the job done there. And we're going in the playoffs, obviously. Still can't believe. I actually do want to compare and see the rest of the league here. See what the awards this year might look like. So Bowie's gonna get the Art Ross. Oh my god, he had 75 goals. This kid, are you kidding me? That's just insane. That's actually insane. I can't believe that. That's ridiculous. Dude was on a tear. Wow. And we'll look at defenseman here. Quinn Hughes, 83 points, 30 plus 30. Yeah, he is definitely going to win the Vezina. I mean, Vasilev has a plus 30 as well, but 71 points. And then Cale Makar there, plus 20. So Quinn Hughes, really solid lock for another Vezina for him. Good for him there. And we'll check out the goalies. So most wins, Wilson Andrews, wow, tied with Vladar, 46 for most wins. We'll look at save percentage among a starter here. Looks like Coupland on the Kings, .915. And then we'll check out the goals against average for a starter. It's like Carter Hart. So, I mean, pretty tight race here. It could be Coupland or Hart here. Maybe Vladar, though. Vladar might have winning the Vezina. He was a tank, played 70 games. Could be Vladar. So, good for him, man. I mean, Wilson Andrews there put up some very, very respectable numbers for a starter. And then Bobrovsky leading the way with the best numbers among a backup. So, you know, very impressed by him there. But we will get right into the playoffs and see who we get in the first round here. Alright guys, we do have the St. Louis Blues in the first round of the playoffs. You can see the other matchups here. We got the Kraken and the Ducks, LA and Edmonton. That's actually funny because they're playing each other this year in the first round of the playoffs. And then Dallas and Winnipeg. Eastern Conference, we got the Panthers and the Devils. Senators, Red Wings, Rangers, Flyers, Islanders, and Hurricanes. You didn't know this, the Tampa Bay Lightning did not make the playoffs this season. Very interesting look there. I actually am curious. I want to see the standings for each division. So you see the Central there at the top there, followed by Dallas, Winnipeg, St. Louis. And then down at the bottom here, we have the Coyotes with just 63 points. Going over to the Pacific Division, Seattle, LA with a good season, Edmonton, Anaheim, and then the Calgary Flames. Wow, 42 points. They were awful. Oh my goodness, guys, that's just terrible. And the Metro Division, pretty stacked. Carolina, Philly, Rangers, all three of the New York and then the New Jersey teams getting in the playoffs. Then followed by Washington, Pittsburgh, and Columbus. And then we'll look at the Atlantic and see the Panthers, Senators, and Red Wings making it in. And then followed all the way down to the Bruins. So yeah, the Tampa Bay Lightning didn't do too hot this year. Made it to the Cup Final last year. But anyway, guys, let's get into this first round of the playoffs. See how we do. We'll go game by game here. Started with 7-3 win there. 4-3 OT loss, that is tough. Followed up with an OT win. A 7-4 win. A 5-4 loss, that is tough. Let's sim this one period by period, up 3-2. In the series, let's see how it goes. Tied after one here. Up 1-0. And there we go. Garland coming up big. We win this 2-0. and take the first round 4-2. We eliminate the Blues. Let's see the other series here. Islanders sweeping the Canes. Very impressive. The Red Wings sweep the Senators. And then we eliminate the Blues, obviously, and the Jets eliminate the Stars in 5, and the Kings sweep the Oilers. So pretty impressive here. Impressive series, and let's go to the next one. Alright guys, so we have the Winnipeg Jets in the second round of the playoffs. As you can see, the next matchups are the Rangers and Islanders, classic New York matchup, Panthers and Red Wings, and then we have the Kraken playing the Kings. Let's get right into the second round, guys. We play Winnipeg a lot in the playoffs, I feel. Followed with a 5-4 win, a 2-1 win there, a 7-2 win, my goodness, and a 3-2 win. We sweep the Jets. Rest of the series still going here. So let's... you know what, guys? I'm actually curious to see who Winnipeg had on their team, because they were typically a team that gave us a lot of trouble in the playoffs whenever we played them. So I'm just wondering... Oh, they did fall off. I mean, Ehlers and Scheifele they still have. Connor's still in 89, so he's unreal, but... I mean, yeah, the first line there. I mean, they have some decent depth, but like, you know, Comfort, 81. Yeah, they don't have a lot of good, you know, veteran kind of depth that we have. I feel like that could have definitely been a contributing factor to why we swept them. And then, yeah, their defense falls off quite hard. Take a look at their goalies. 683 Demko. He didn't play well at all in the playoffs. And they signed him, I believe. Yeah, 6.8 million. That's a tough one for them. But yeah, I feel like they held on to their veterans for way too long. But either way, we'll take a look at our stats before we head into the third round here. And see how our guys are doing. So Nathan McKinnon and Newhook leading the way there. You love to see it. Garland, Wallstrom, we brought those guys in for a reason, and they are absolutely delivering for us. Again, up and down the lineup, everyone contributing. I'm surprised Hickman only has 2 points so far. He scored 69 goals in the regular season. I expect him to be doing a bit better in the playoffs. Their defenseman, Cale McCarr, leading the way. He kind of falls off after that, but, you know, can't complain. And our goalies, Andrew's playing extremely well so far. Very, very nice to see. And we'll head into the third round here, guys, see who we get. Alright, guys, so we have Seattle in the Western Conference Finals here. Eastern Conference Finals is between the Panthers and Islanders. We'll take a look at the Seattle team. They're actually very, very good. If I remember correctly, their first line is just absolutely disgusting. But let's take a look. Yeah, wow. 96, this kid, my goodness. 81 there, 88. You got Cirelli and Tuck there, so very good second line. Got those veteran guys there. After that, I mean, they do fall off a little bit. Good fourth line, though. Third line, not great. I mean, they do have Quinn Hughes there, but otherwise their defense, you know, they don't have much depth. Riker Evans there, very good player on the second line. I feel like they did that to balance it out a bit. And we'll take a look at who their goalies are. 85, Tristan Jarry, yeah, so he's been playing very well. So they got a very good team here. This is going to be a very tough Western Conference matchup for us. But let's go game by game here and see how it goes. So we start with a 3-1 win. Follow up with a 4-2 win there. A 3-2 OT loss. That's a tough one here. A 2-1 win there. Up 3-1. We'll sim this period by period here. Down 2-1 after 1. Tough. Still 2-1. Let's see what happens in the third here. Oof. Tough one. Tough blow. 3-1. Do have a power play. Can't get it done on the power play. Wow. 4-1. That's tough. Kind of getting into a hole here, guys. Looks like Seattle's going to take this one. The series will be 3-2. And there you have it. That's a tough loss to take there, up 3-1. They got some momentum here going back into Seattle, so We'll sim this period by period as well and see how it goes. Tied 2-2 there. Ooh, 4-2. This is tough, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, 5-2, man. Like, I don't know. Goalie's just falling apart. 5-3, plenty of time. 5-4, my goodness. Oh my god, what's going on? Sheesh. 10 minutes left. 6-5, Nathan McKinnon. Wow, okay, love to be going up there in the third period. Under 5 minutes to go here. This is a nail biter. 7-5, and that should do it. Reinhart. There we go, boys. Oh my god, that third period, bro. But look at who we got goals from. Wallstrom, Newhook, McKinnon, and Reinhart. I mean, those are our top players. Like, you know, that's who has to come up big for us in the playoffs, and they absolutely did. And we are going to the Stanley Cup Finals for the second year in a row, guys. We will be playing the New York Islanders there. I do remember them playing extremely well in the regular season. So let's go take a look at this Islanders team here and see who they have going on. Alright guys, so look at the Islanders team here. They have a very, very good first line. Still got Barzal, 88 at 34 years old, and Forsberg still at 84. They got good depth here, man. Connecting down on that second line, I mean, they got a very good team here. Gabe Velarde there. Very nice fourth line. Defense here. Sergachev, so they got a good first pairing. I think our defense overall outclasses them, but not gonna knock their defense. They got very good guys, and an 89 Wallstedt, yeah, so he's playing out of his mind. My goodness, it's gonna be tough to beat him, but anything can happen. And let's get into the Stanley Cup Finals, guys. We will go sim game by game, period by period for this. As you can see, we have identical playoff records, 12-4. This is gonna be a great matchup here. Let's see how it goes. 2-1 after 1. 3-2 after 2. And we hold on for the win. Kill Makar. Getting that fourth goal to seal the deal in game 1. We take it 4-2. Alright, let's go into game 2 here, guys. Again, period by period. 3-0 after 1. Wow. 5-1 after 2. My goodness, Reinhart there. And we take the game 6-1. Paul Hickman putting it away in the third period there. We take a 2-0 series lead. Headed into New York. Going out to Brooklyn for this one, boys. Let's see how we can do in their home ice. Tied after 1. 3-2 after 2. And we hold on 4-3 for the win. McKinnon coming up huge for us. And we take a 3-0 series lead. Not writing this team off, guys, though. They are very good. Game 4 out in Brooklyn. Let's get it going. Down after 1. Tied it up here. Let's get into the third period. Early goal there. 5 minutes into the third, leading 2-1. They tie it up. And we take the lead right back. Getting into 10 minutes left in the third period here, guys. Game 4. We are going to intervene right here and watch the last 5 minutes of this game, guys. Man, we sweep this and go back to back. That would be absolutely unreal. And then you look at our ratings, guys, there. Goalie's only an 82. So it's kind of surprising that they've been playing so well. But 94 offense, 95 defense. Again, our defense is stacked. Look at those top 3 players there. You love to see it. But let's go into this game, guys. And we got a chance to sweep here. But this is a tight game. Oh, that is tough. That is tough, and we are tied 3-3. Again, though, this is game 4. So, I mean, they got a lot to do. They got a big hole to climb out of here. But I'm confident in our group here. Let's go, Newhook. Oh my god, trying some dangles. My god, dude, what are you doing? Oh, Kairu, let's go. Good pass down. Oh, in the slot. Oh, baby, let's go, Hickman. My god. Oh my gosh. What a bullet. This kid is unreal. I think this might be our best draft pick ever in this franchise mode, guys. This guy is insane. Oh, they tie it up. A minute left. That is rough. That was a tough one to watch. That one literal 5-hole. Oof. We are tied up here late in the third, man. Anything can happen here. My goodness. Alright guys, we're headed to OT here, game 4. We got the chance to win it. And we'll see what happens. Oh, there it is, boys. They take this one in OT. 3-1 series lead. We still got the series though, so we're headed back home now, I believe. So that is a tough loss for us, but hey man, that penalty there killed us, literally. So let's head back home and we'll sim this period by period. Alright guys, getting in the game here. 4-2 after, oh my god. Still 4-2. 2-goal lead, worst lead in hockey though. Let's see what happens, and 4-3, there you have it. No wonder. Man, this is another nail biter here though. Under 10 minutes, they tie it up. Oh, that is rough. And under 4 minutes, we're going to intervene here. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Let's see how it goes here. Alright guys, we're headed to overtime for the second game in a row with this team. This is just ridiculous. We'll see what happens. Look at these two saves. Like, I mean, Andrew's playing out of his mind here. Hoping we could get it done OT. This is a crazy game, crazy series. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude, the net was literally off the moorings. I'm so salty about that. Dude, why can't this game just let us win a game? Alright guys, we're going to game 6 here. This simulation is just frustrating as hell sometimes. Alright guys, we'll get into the sim here. Oh man. Jesus Christ, this sim is just screwing us over now. I mean, my gosh, like, we had a 3-0 win. There we go, 2-1, plenty of time left. Like, my goodness, this sim is just brutal. Under 10 minutes here. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I'm salty, man. I'm salty about this game right now. It really made us blow a 3-0 lead. Oh my god. I can't even do this. I'm gonna be so mad. Like, I actually can't believe this. Alright. Game 7. That shouldn't have happened, but the game said, nah, you're not going back to back at all. Oh, tied after 1 here. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I'm not. I'm just gonna sim it. Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me, game? I'm actually in shock. Like, that's actually, I'm calling bullshit on that. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that makes me salty as fuck. Like, how? There's just no way. There's no way we lose to that team in 7 games. There's no way we blow a 3-0 lead. I can't think of anything else except literally the simulation algorithm just saying, nah, you're not going back to back. Alright. Now it really sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Look at the playoff tree. Like, that just pisses me off. I literally don't even know what to say to that. I mean, there's just no shot that we, with this team, there's no shot we lose. I literally don't know what to say. I mean, guys, we're tearing it up out there. Like, my goodness. Vasilev and Byram, though, the minus is not great. I mean, yeah, 0.916, 2.88, like, no shot. Like, he played so well. That makes no sense to me. Let's take a look at the awards, though, here, guys. So we did win the President's Trophy for the first time. I'm just salty, man. Obviously, Bowie gets the Art Ross and the Hart. Hughes was a lock for the Norris back-to-back. Very nice. Teravainen, Lady Bing. Boychuk with the Calder. Paris with the Conn Smythe. Vladar gets the Vezina. Oh, Andrew's got the William Jennings. Alright, very nice. Barron, Bill Masterson. Jets coach, the Jack Adams. Benson with the Selke. Bowie with the Lindsay and Richard. So Bowie cleaned up here. I mean, this was a heartbreaking end to the season. Like, we should have gone back to back. And we're going to get into our last season here, guys. That was just tragic. Like, absolutely tragic. I mean, my goodness. We'll just sim up to the draft here, though. I really don't know what to say to this. That was just terrible. Take a look at the retired players here, guys. Some very big names. Kucherov there. Scheifele calling it quits. Pasternak. Point there on the Lightning. Lindholm. Yeah, JT Miller ends up retiring there. Big names all around here. Don't see McKinnon. Don't see anyone from our team, so that's good. Take a look at the defensemen here. Jones, calling it quits. Dumba as well. They're Pareko. Uyghur, there we go. Forsling as well. So, you know, decent names here. I'll check the goalies out. Hellebuck calling it quits. Great career for him. Followed by Merzlikins and Stolarts. Livamelka. Only 97 games played, but, like, you know, good for him, I guess. I'm literally still salty. I still am salty. But here we go, guys. We sim up to the NHL Entry Draft. We have a decent amount of like 4th round picks. I think we get some diamonds in the rough here. Again, these picks aren't going to be playing with us since this next season is our last in this franchise series. But yeah, heartbreaking end to the season there. Again, no shot we ever lose to that team and blow a 3-0 series lead. Nothing else happening there except the simulation engine just deciding to screw you. But we'll get into the draft here and see who we can get. Alright guys, so do you see that Minnesota has the first pick, followed by Calgary, Columbus, Arizona, and Boston. The fact that Calgary didn't get the first pick kind of sucks. But I assume Minnesota is going to take the franchise, and they do. It's 83 overall, absolutely nasty. See what Calgary gets. An 81 overall, medium elite, so not bad at all. Columbus gets another 81 medium elite. Arizona gets another 81 medium elite. Wow, so yeah, this draft class is stacked. And 79 medium elite. So very, you know, very stacked top 5 here. Minnesota obviously getting that medium franchise player. It's going to be nasty. And we have the 31st pick here, so we'll go to that. Alright guys, so unfortunately the guy that we wanted to take already got taken over these two apparently. So I feel like we're going to end up taking probably the medium elite guy here, Nhl. 2 years ETA, so we could probably put him up on our AHL team, quite honestly. He's got those guaranteed superstar abilities, so, he looks good. Looks very solid. He's a left defenseman. Stats could certainly be better, but again, the stats aren't 100% on any of them, so they might end up being better or worse, but he looks solid. I mean, our scouts like this guy here, who's a, guaranteed medium top 9, but again, I really want to get someone who can jump right into our AHL squad and make a difference, so we're going to select him. And a 69 overall, so not bad at all. See some of these, yeah, that's the guy I wanted. And he's a 78. But I mean, we got a good pick there. I mean, decently higher than these other picks here, mostly 62. So, I'm not disappointed with that. And we will go to our next pick. Alright guys, I'm going to select this Simon DeFriends kid. Pretty good numbers. The reason I'm selecting him over this medium top 9 guy with the X factors is because you look at their skills. This other guy's got, 100% on a lot of these skills here. So I like the fact that we have that locked in. And, again, medium top 6 is a better potential than medium top 9. So we're going to take him. He's projected to go 86th. And let's check him out. So 59 medium top 9, not bad. I mean, pretty on par for some of these picks here, so, not bad. Could have been better. Wish he was a medium top 6, but, what can you do about it? And we'll go to our pick number 95. Alright guys, so I'm also going to select this guy, Matt Blake. He's got a guaranteed medium elite potential, slated to go 96, so we would definitely miss out on him. Not a lot of stats that we can really say, but obviously his skills could be better, but I like that he has that guaranteed medium elite potential right now, and we'll see how he develops, over the course of his playtime here. I also have guaranteed medium top 9, but, again, these guys aren't playing with us. I feel like we take the highest ranked prospect we have here, and he's only 50 overall, but he's got guaranteed medium elite, so that's what's important. See, the Hurricanes had the same idea. Guaranteed medium elite there, and 51 overall, so I'm actually happy with that pick, and we'll go to our next one, number 99. I'm going to take our next highest ranked prospect. Our scouts like this Pierce Morrow kid. He's only a 50-50 on a low top 9, but his stats look very good. We scouted him quite well, and he has really good numbers, getting about 18 minutes of ice time here. So I'm gonna select him. I like the looks of him, and a 60 overall, so not bad at all here. I remembered we have like 3 4th round picks here. So we'll see if we can find a real diamond in the rough here, and we'll go to our next one, number 103. Alright guys, I'm going to take Benjamin Robbins here. He has a guaranteed low top 9. Again, these picks don't really mean anything for us. They're not going to be playing with us next season. But we did scout him well. Good skills for where he's ranked, honestly. B- shooting, so he's going to have a really good shot right off the bat. Decent puck skills. But yeah, I like the looks of him here. He's a 57, low top 9, so yeah, not bad at all. And then we have another 4th round pick here, number 127. Alright guys, this is the other guy I was looking at, Ricky Bureau. He's 20 years old, guaranteed medium top 9 potential. Good numbers there, good skills, quite honestly, a B puck skills, so, is listed as a playmaker, so that's certainly in line with that. 4 years ETA, again, not playing with us, but I like the looks of him. He turns out to be a 60 overall, so, not bad at all. Very much on par with where these picks are going in the 4th round. A little bit higher than the last several picks, so I really like that pick for us. We'll go to our next pick here, number 155. Alright guys, I actually realized we have 2 back-to-back picks here in round 5. Don't really know how that ended up happening. I can't remember who we traded for that 5th round pick, but glad we did because we've got 2 picks here. Really want to take a minute to just look at our prospects and see who we want to take. Alright guys, our first pick, I'm going to take Mika Hermi here. He's got a guaranteed low top 9 potential and an ankle breaker superstar ability here. His skills are quite good. He's listed as a playmaker, so his puck skills are going to develop. B- shooting already, so he's got a great shot. Decently physical and decent defense for where he's at right now. I like him a lot. We're going to see what he is. And 60 overall, wow, for, these picks are good, guys. I told you, this draft cast looks good. I like these picks a lot, and we'll go right into our next pick here, analyze who we want to take. Alright guys, so our next best guy is this Grayson Jarvis. Kid's only 17 years old, lots of room to grow, guaranteed low top 9. Good skills here, two-way forward. The way we scouted him, his skills definitely reflect that. It's got a great shot, obviously, B- coming out of the draft here. Let's see how he is. So 59 overall, so we got two really solid picks there back to back. I really like the looks of those kids. And we'll go to our next pick here, number 191. Alright, this guy looks quite interesting. Kai Kuda. I like his name, honestly. Two-way forward. He's got a 75% chance at a low elite potential. Fits into our team scheme pretty well. His stats are quite good, actually. Very good shot there. B shot coming right out of the draft. And those puck skills and stuff are going to develop. Listed as a two-way forward here. He's the highest ranked, best potential here. And 58 low elite. Alright. I really like that pick, and we'll get into our 7th round pick, number 219. I believe this is the last pick of our draft here, guys. So again, we want to select the highest potential guy. We have this medium elite, Kirill Jaskin. Didn't scout him too well, so it could end up being a bust. Medium elite this far down in the draft, there's basically no shot that he ends up being that. But, we do have a low elite, low top 9 here, so I'm going to see what we can do and see who we want to take. Okay, so actually I'm going to take this low top 9K, Corbin Cowan. His shot is rated as an A. Coming out of the draft, that's insane. You look at his strength here, magic hands, elite speed, hard wrist shot. So I actually did scout him decently well, and I'm just curious to see what he ends up being. He's a 56 overall, low bottom 6, so the potential wasn't that great, but I do like his stats. His overall, yeah, pretty on par for where we're at in the draft right now. That was a good pick for a 7th round, quite honestly. And we have one more pick here, 223. Alright guys, again, I'm just going to take our highest ranked player that we have left here. This guy is a 50-50 medium top 6. Stats aren't great, but he does have good work ethic and good compete level. He's listed as a two-way forward here, so his defense stat might actually be decent. So will his senses. They might be higher than we have him listed here. And then for a 7th round pick, we'll see what he turns out to be. And medium bottom 6, so honestly not terrible. You see low bottom 6 there, medium bottom 6. So we did get one of the better picks to finish out the draft here. And that'll do it for the entry draft. I really like our picks here, guys. We had a lot of picks, but they were pretty solid, not gonna lie. Especially, our first several picks, very good players. Our first pick there, another NHL ready player, so we're going to slot him on our AHL team in this season, and obviously he's not going to play with us, but it'll be interesting to see how he develops. And so that'll do it for the draft, guys. We're going to get into the resign phase here. I just want to show you our contracts now. See who we have to resign. So Newhook is... well, we still have him for this season. Or my bad, no, we have to resign Newhook. We have to resign McKinnon and Johnston and Gervais. So pretty much, I'm pretty sure we can probably let Johnston go and bring Gervais up. Put up very solid numbers, good shot, very fast skater, great puck skills. Feel like he could be our 4th line center. Let Johnston go. That'll free up $2.7 million in cap space, which would be really good for us. And then looking at our wingers, our left wingers here, gotta resign Paul Hickman. He's gonna ask for a massive raise, guys. He's up to an 87 now. We still have Brain, went up to an 82. That's very impressive. He was a 79 when he started the season. Zaikov's up to an 81, and Marov's still an 80, so I feel like we're gonna end up letting him go. And then right wingers, gotta resign Kyrou, and Wallstrom wants an extension, and then Jacobs up to an 82. Good to see. So honestly, have no idea how we're gonna manage this cap space. We only have Casey Roy, but I feel like we can definitely let him go because we have Alberts here, who played quite well for us in his you know, in his first NHL season. And Roy didn't grow, so. And take a look at our goalies. So we have to re-sign both of these goalies. But Rafi's up to an 80. That's good to see. So we got a lot of interesting things to do with our cap space here, guys. But we will figure it out. Okay, guys. Newhook is asking for $15 million. Are you kidding me, dude? We technically only need him for 1 season. It comes down to 14.6. Honestly, I feel like we can let him go to free agency. I don't think there's a team out there with the way these prospects are looking. You know, these other prospects asking for 10 plus mil. And he's 31. I don't feel like there's a team that's going to swoop him up so quickly. So I feel like we could definitely risk it for the biscuit. Let him go to the free agency and see if he comes down in price. Got Reinhart locked in. That's a great contract for us. McKinnon's down to 83, but you know what? We offered him a contract last time, and he went back up like 3 or 4 overall points. He's asking for 6.2 million here. Feel like we could maybe do him for 6.1 on the nose for 1 year. Still isn't retired. We'll get him there. Johnson here wants a contract, but how much he's asking for? 1.1 million. I feel like for, you know, how he is, we could definitely get someone better. So let's let him go, because we could definitely sign him again if we need to. Gervais is 79. I want to see his stats here. Puts up good numbers. Yeah, good shots. I feel like we could take him. I feel like we offer him a contract. He says he doesn't want one. How much he's asking for, though? Only 1.2? 1.25? I feel like we could get him for 1.1 on the nose for a year. Does he come down at all? No, he doesn't. Alright, let's do 1.1, see what he says. Oh my god, guys. Hickman's asking for 17.4 million. Are you kidding me? For 1 year, asking 16.8. Oh my gosh. Oh, hello. We can definitely let him go to free agency. No way teams are going to be paying that for him. Maybe like 15 mil if we can get him, we do. But we're gonna qualify him at least. Because he's an RFA. But, oh my god, guys, that was crazy. Alright, guys, so I do want to lock in Kyrou and Wahlstrom again, actually. They were quite good for us. You know, they're asking a decent amount, but for 1 year, I feel like we could definitely get them for less. I'm going to go 6.675 for Kyrou here for the year. And then for Wahlstrom, he does come down a decent ways. I feel like we could maybe get him for 6 million on the nose and see what he says to that. Alright guys, so we locked McKinnon in for the last season. That's great. Took a little less than what he was asking for, but, you know, he's just been so good for us. Again, he's one of the faces, along with Cale Makar, of this franchise. He's not one of the players we're going to let go at all during this franchise mode. So it's great to bring him back for the last season and have him with us all the way through here. And then we did lock Wahlstrom in. He says he always wanted to play with a top-ranked team. Aw, he's so sweet. So it's a decision for him to stick with the organization. Again, we offered him a good amount less than what he was asking for, so glad we could lock him in for the last season of this franchise series. And then Kyrou again. Locked him in for the last season. I'm really happy with how our team played last year, guys, so I really did want to bring back as many of these guys as possible. It was a Stanley Cup winning team. We just got screwed by the simulation engine, so I'm glad that these guys are coming back for us. Alright guys, we're in the free agency here. I do want to take a look at what they're asking for. Hickman 17.75 and Newhook 15 mil. Hickman already has a team interested in him. Does it count us? Yeah, okay, it does count us because we did qualify him. That's still ridiculously expensive here. You know, if we let them go, we do need 2 left wingers, 2 centers, and a goalie this year. So we honestly want to let one of them go. Probably Newhook maybe, because he's just a bit older. Yeah, we'll look at our center situation here. Yeah, so there we go. 2 centers. See, McKinnon did go back up to an 85. Left wingers again. I want 2 good left wingers. We can't roll with these guys. Sorry. So 2 left wingers, and then we have Kyrou, Wahlstrom. Jacobs is going to stay on the team, I think. And Garland. So right wingers look fine. Defensemen look fine, and then goalies again. We can't roll with the 69 goalie as our backup, although he's developing quite nicely. So do you want to sign a goalie? I think a goalie is going to be my first priority here, guys. Alright, guys, we're just going to offer to Jari here, lock him in for a season. How much does he go for 2? So she comes down for 2. We're going to go 2,975 and see what he says to this offer here. Or maybe 2.3 on the nose, or 3 million on the nose. See what he says to this. Maybe 1 year at 3 million. And let's send him that. Guys, Gabe Vilardi could actually be a steal for us here. 32.84 overall. I'm going to offer him a contract. He's asking for 3.9 at 1. I feel like we're just going to 3.95 and see what he says to that. Alright guys, so we lock in Mangiapane for the last season. Very good ad for us. He's got a great shot. He'll fit nicely into probably our third line is where he's going to go. So I'm very happy about this signing for us. And Gabe Vilardi does accept. Alright, that's a great ad for our centers there. Probably going to be our third line center. Very nice depth to our team here. Remember he was on the Islanders last season. He played very well for them. I like this signing a lot. And Tristan Jarry signed. Very nice. Okay, so we got a great goalie. Probably going to be our backup. Remember, Bobrovsky is 83 overall, Jarry's 82, so great backup there. Alright guys, so after mulling it over, I feel like Hickman is the guy we want to sign back. He only is asking for a year at 11.8. That would leave us with a little bit of money to go out and get a decent enough center that could fill in on the fourth line for us maybe. So we're just going to give him exactly what he wants, sign him for the year. He's a great player. I think, you know, coming down nearly $6 million, this is definitely fair for his caliber of player. Alright guys, so there's this Jenkins guy available, 24 years old, 81 overall. He's only looking for 1.5 million. I like this guy, so we're going to make a little bit more competitive, offer him 1.6. That would keep us under the cap if Hickman accepts our 1-year deal. And we'll see what he says to this because he fits well into our fourth line. So if we lose Newhook, which I think is worth it, this guy's a good substitute. Alright guys, so we did get Hickman for that 1 year. That's great for us, which means our lineups are set now. As you can see, it leaves us with 2.6 million left in cap space, better than I expected. Here are our center situations. Very, very good lineup here. Left wingers, we got Hickman there, Mangiapane, Brain, and Formenton. And then our right wingers look very, very good. And our defensive pairings obviously stacked as always. I really like our team. We got Jari as our starter this year. We'll get Bobrovsky some more playing time, but overall, I like our team here. I'm curious to see what Newhook is now, or if someone signed him. He's at 10 million, yeah. Now he just has 2 teams interested in him. So someone's going to get a very good center. You know, it sucks that we had to let him go, but I feel Hickman was the better guy to sign back, and you know, we only have this last season here, so I wanted to get the best players possible that fit into our lineups well. So I feel like that was a risk worth taking. And we're just going to sim through the rest of the free agency here, guys. Alright guys, so to end the episode here, before we head into our very last season with the Avalanche, just want to show you we simmed through the preseason, and we did pretty solid. We went 5-2, so a good record there for the preseason. You know, our guys were playing well together. And then I just want to show you our lines headed into this last season here. Our first 2 lines are really stacked, honestly. I got that +2 on the top line, +5 on the second line. So, you know, this team is looking pretty good this year, honestly. We have a ton of depth as well. I mean, look at this third line. Vilardi, Wahlstrom, and Mangiapane. Like, are you kidding me, man? Like, these are, you know, Wahlstrom and Mangiapane are great goal scorers, and Vilardi is just a nice physical player. You know, decent skater, you know, very well-rounded player here. And then our fourth line, looking good, you know, a younger line, 27, 25, and then we got Formenton there, more of a veteran player, still has a very good shot, still has a very good skater, and good hands as well. So I like that fourth line as well. Got a lot of depth on this team this year. Looking at our defensive lines as well, you know, our defense has always been stacked. We moved Alberts up to the second line here, and I want to see how he does. We do have that +2, so he'll be playing like he's an 81 with a 91. So honestly, not bad. And maybe with Byram down there with Jordan Spence, you know, we can get a little bit better depth defending on the team. But first unit with Ruutu and Makar, absolutely disgusting. And then again, I'll be curious to see how Alberts grows. he went up to a 79, so you know, he's quite a good player, very good skater. You'd like to see the shot develop a little bit more, and good defensive skills for where he's at. So I'll be interested to see how he develops here. Looking at our special teams, look at that, guys. +5s on both units. Absolutely nasty, to be honest. Like, our power play is going to absolutely pop off this season. 4-man power play also looking very solid as well, +1, and then +5 on this second unit here. They're going to be just going ham on these other teams. Our penalty kill is looking great too. You know, we've had very good penalty killing success, so we'll probably see that same pattern here. And then 3-man PKs, even correlation, and a +1 on that second unit. Very, very good special teams this season. And then our goalies, Bobrovsky actually went up over Jari. Jari dropped to an 80, which kind of sucks, but if you look at his stats, mostly high 80s, so he's still a very good goalie. Very good backup, and Bobrovsky here, 23 years old and an 82, so, you know, you see some of those stats, high 80s and into the 90s, and that's what we want to see. I'd like for his poise to develop a bit more, but overall, you know, a lot of these stats that really matter, you know, good endurance, you know, good, fairly good rebound control, and then, you know, his reflexes are fantastic for where he's at right now in his age. So we'll see how he does going into the season, but I'm pretty confident in him. And those will do it for our lines, guys. I think this team looks pretty solid, honestly. I was kind of nervous at first. I was like, oh man, you know, we lost a lot of good guys. We gave up Newhook to sign Hickman, which I think was the right decision. But no, I'm feeling quite confident in this crew headed into the new season. And that'll do it for this episode, guys. As always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We are going into our last season with the Avalanche, the 2032-33 season. Hopefully we can get a cup, but hopefully we can at least make a good playoff run. I'm very excited to see how this franchise series finishes out, and I hope you are too. And again, guys, leave a like, subscribe. I appreciate all the support on this series. It's been a blast. And I will see you back here for the next episode where we jump right into our last season, 2032-2033. Have a good one, guys.